Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Eli Silverman. I'm in Liverpool. What am I doing, you ask? I'm doing my show. It's called CheapShow. It's a great show. And here's the other host of the show. It's Paul Gannon. Come on!
Calm down. Hello. Welcome to the CheapShow, the Economy Comedy Podcast for your ears. I am indeed Paul Gannon. Welcome to the show. Hello. Hello. So, we are in Liverpool doing the Liverpool Comedy Festival.
Is this downtown?
I don't know. Is this downtown Liverpool? It's uptown, so
uptown. Yeah.
So just for clarification, you can't call me tonight because I'm on home turf a Scouse twat. Just a regular twat will suffice.
And if I was ever that racist or disrespectful towards the people of this great city,
you pussy! Oh, you dirty little cheapskate! Oh, how you doing?
I'm okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coach up here.
How was that?
It was all right. Had my own seat next to me, free. They made an unscheduled stop in Milton Keynes, and he said we're letting more people on. What? And so I thought, someone eating a pie is definitely going to sit next to me.
And did they?
No.
Worst thing that ever happened to me. 8-hour journey up to Edinburgh on an overnight coach. Little guy sat next to me with the chronic case of the farts, and everyone smelled like a different Chinese dish. It was just repulsive.
Talk about racist.
No, it was. It was like. Name a Chinese dish.
Chow mein.
It was like chow mein.
What kind? You can have all different meats in that.
He had all.
So you don't
them.
know. You don't know the ins and outs.
Anyway, he was farting a lot, and it was very unpleasant.
How could he? That's just rude. I would have. You can't just fart.
Yeah, but they were silent but deadly ones, so you'd just be sitting
Oh,
there,
right.
and every now and then you go. Ooh.
Oh, that's terrible.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And you can't do anything. You can't say anything.
Actually, there was a mad person on the coast.
Hooray! Tell us about mad person.
This lady with her grown-up son.
Yeah.
And everything that he said to her, she'd go, never mind, yes, never mind, yes, Ormskirk, never mind, like that.
Right.
She just kept saying that, everything.
Oh.
Never mind. She was, yeah.
So what you're confusing for mad was just concern.
No, it was like weird. Like, never mind. Yes, she kept saying yes. You'd say, do you want a donut? Yes, never mind. What kind of donut do you want? Never mind. Yes.
Well, she must be good in bed then. Oh, but never mind. Oh, never mind. Whatever. Carry on. By the way, my mum's in the audience tonight. It's going to get blue, Mum. It's going to get blue. What do you want from me? It's my basis. Everyone who knows me that the bar is here and I start digging for comedy.
The only person I know who managed to swear in an open best man speech.
I
when expressly told not to.
I merely
and then
said...
he'd gone on for too long already, and then he went, I fucking love you! And everyone went, ooh! Yeah, you fucked that wedding up, big time.
Wow, thanks for that.
Well,
it went alright, I thought. You turning up dressed like Miami Vice.
That's good.
No, it wasn't. It's a wedding. You had a suit on and a bright blue vest underneath.
Yeah, rocking the look.
No,
is
you
what that's called.
You look like
the guy at
Miami Vice.
Oh, yeah, that's not cool.
I couldn't think of a
that's
better
not cool,
analogy.
is it?
If it was 1986, yes. But it wasn't. It was the modern day.
It was the modern day.
So anyway, we introduce ourselves in a manner that I think gets across the best way of describing ourselves to you. So, Eli, you can start today. Describe to the audience who already know me what you think about me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Gannon, a man of contradictions. Here is a man who's a huge, perhaps the world's #1 Top Gear fan. He doesn't drive.
I'm not even a Top
Here is a
Gear
man.
fan.
Look, here is a man who is a hedonist, but he doesn't drink. Here is a man who's been known to dry his balls with convection heater.
That's once. And it did
You told me it was your system, your early morning system. You took me through it. You said, have a shower and come out, then lay the towel down, stick the convection lights on, like on the side of the bed with the fruit, the low-hanging fruit. Right,
all right,
right low. So the
not
convection, that's what convection means, doesn't it? It goes from bottom to top.
Yeah.
So it's like, you've got this, I was quite impressed.
You're aroused by the sound of things according to your tone.
Paul Gannon!
Yay! Right, I've got something special for you. I decided, rather than just say horrible words to describe someone, I thought I'd use the art of music to kind of emit the emotions I think when I think about you.
Okay.
So let me just find the piece of music that I found. Hang on, is this it?
I'm a wanker, and it looks really good like a goodie roll. I'm a wanker.
No, sorry, it's the wrong one. Let me try again. This one I think best suits you. Yeah? Oh, no. Right, I'll do it. Right, no. Sorry, that's not right. Right, I found the right one. Here we go. Ready? This is you. Eli Silverman. A dark cloud of human emotion, floating lonely through a despicable box of hate. He wakes up in the morning, sees his cigarettes and empty tins of booze, and falls back to sleep crying. One day, he'll make a difference, but not today. Today, he'll sleep until noon, have a spliff, and cry himself to a slow death. Eli Silverman. Suicide note in a suit. There you go. Eli Silverman.
Thanks, Paul. I appreciate the effort, man.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I might have found that more amusing than nearly anyone else in the room.
No, I think you demonstrably did find it more amusing than everyone else, apart from me.
Yeah,
I'm a
well,
glutton for punishment.
yeah, I thought it was quite moving.
I like the bit where you said I'm moving through a despicable box.
I don't know what I was doing. Improvisation's not always my best thing,
No,
I've realised. Sometimes I need to script it. So anyway, let's carry on with the show.
So what have we got first? What's the first bit of the show?
Well, I thought I'd do an anecdote. Do you want the anecdote about the urinal, or do you want my coach story on the way up?
Let's keep it on the coach.
All right, okay. So on the way up, lady driver coach, right? Lovely lady. But I kind of felt she was a bit passive aggressive. So what happened was I went, you sign your ticket, they check it, and they tick it off. And my name was at the top of the list, and she went, "Oh, you must be special then." I was like, "All right." And I got on the coach, and she obviously had a bit of an attitude. And then she gets to the microphone, because every National Express person has to do a announcement about safety and stuff. So she picks up the microphone, and the microphone was obviously not working, because instead of hearing, "Welcome to National Express, make sure your seatbelts are on, if your music's on, make sure it's turned down," what came out was... Everyone was laughing on the coach because they couldn't hear her. So she would go, "This is very important, you should listen." And then you hear her say, "Right, well, bollocks to you then," right? And she got back into the car, and the co-driver was saying, because I was near the front and I couldn't hear what they were saying to her. The co-driver was saying, "You should really apologise. It was, a simple mistake. They weren't laughing at you, they were laughing at you." "I'm not apologising. "Well, you should in case we get complaints." "No, I'm not apologising." So eventually we hit the kind of halfway point where we had a coffee or whatever. She goes, "Right, I'll do an announcement then." She goes, "I'm going to apologise." I was thinking, that's even the cleverest thing, a bitter way of apologising, or she just didn't get the fact that the microphone wasn't working.
By the way, did you ever find out why you were special?
I think that's blatantly obvious to all who know me.
Why?
Do you mean why?
Because you look like...
Because I look like the Milky Bar kid who's been touched up by a science teacher. Yeah, go on.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Right, well, fuck you then, that's fine. So that's my anecdote, really. That's all I've got. Fourth round of applause for that. At this point, we're going to get our guest on. The guest we have on tonight was here only a few nights ago, I seem to believe, doing his own podcast recording. And his name is Gav. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on stage, Gav from Funny Lookin Pod! Yay! Yay! So, welcome to the show, Gav.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Thank you for having me.
Just here to help. It's all about the community, isn't it? It's all about the giving and the taking.
That's a nice thing about being up north. People want to help each other.
I'm not from the north.
Oh,
yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from the south.
That's the nice thing about being from the south.
Well, whatever then. The point being is that
twat.
Yeah,
there's kindness everywhere.
Right. Anyway, so how did it go on Saturday? It looked good. I saw it on Periscope.
Oh, it was multimedia extravaganza. You could have been in. You could have been sitting just where you were. You could have watched it on Periscope. You could have listened live on Spreaker. You could have phoned me up, and I would have just held the phone out. You could have listened to it. You could have been out, just stood out there. You would have heard most of it. It was very loud. It was good fun.
So good. And so, if anyone's listening, where can they go to listen to that pod?
If you just go to funnylookin.co.uk, that's the website. But it's I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'll put it out. So I've got 2 podcasts. So I'll put it out somewhere.
On the internet?
Yeah, somewhere on the internet.
At least on the internet.
For free.
All right, well, because you're our guest, we're going to do a little bit of an interview with you first. 2 quick questions, just kind of get an idea of what you're like. So question number 1 is like this. You're well experienced in the art of podcasting. You've had a few comedians on your stage, and in your time you've managed to mix comedy and technology to put together a fantastic podcast package. And with that in mind, what I wanted to ask you is, would you rather have a vagina on your forehead or a row of dicks down your spine like a dinosaur?
Oh, right, okay. Well, they both have their pluses and the minuses, don't they?
They do.
I mean, if I have to pick,
You have to pick one.
Straight away, I'd go for the dinosaur reveal. I mean, if you imagine that, because it is like Jurassic Park, because you'd be there and you just go bang, pop, and there it is, just the spine. Imagine that, and so the opportunities. I mean, everyone in this room could have a piece of me.
No, that's the
the
scariest thought.
It'd be like a banana boat in Mallorca. You'd all be invited because it's all about community.
Yeah, it is.
So definitely the spine of
Eli, vagina on your forehead?
Oh, I'm getting to feel
Yeah,
this.
why not? Or
Okay.
dicks on your back?
I've got a question.
Yeah.
I'll respond with a question. Have I got full sensation in this vagina forehead?
You've got full sensation on the vagina or the penises, and the penises can become fully firm when angry
but
or aroused.
think of the blood loss from the rest of my
You might pass out. That is a good point.
You know,
what an erotic picture, and you're
I
knocked
might be
out.
fully erect all down my spine and getting off with several people, but
You'll be asleep.
I'd be out for the count. So for that reason, and that reason alone, I'm going to go for vagina forehead.
All right. I think it's a good
I could
choice.
wear a bandana until the day got steamy,
I
and then just...
I hadn't thought about wearing a hat, or a balaclava, or a bandana.
Imagine the possible connections. It'd be like human stickle bricks.
Did you know that that's what sea slugs do?
What?
Sea slugs have a penis and a vagina,
Lucky
and they
man.
fight for the right to...
Party. They do.
What, should I just start a sentence and you just
Alright.
fucking finish it? Like some kind of weird topper. Like you weird guy in school, like Tom Bellringer, who couldn't stand to fucking let someone finish a sentence. And he'd always touch you as well. Eli, and play with your buttons. That's what you were like, Tom Bellringer. Anyway, to answer your question,
Yeah.
yes, these slugs, they joust with their head penises for the right to...
Party. I can't help it now.
the right to have sex with the back vagina that they have.
So when
With their own.
And then you do get
Themselves.
these... No,
So it's not like they don't make a circle of joy.
yes, they literally do, and you get these stacks of them all humping each other in a big circle.
That's sexy. With a big bowl of keys in the middle.
See, it is natural.
Yes. That's
In fact, that question, I bet, is based on the actual biology
well,
of
I
sea slugs.
haven't got the footnotes to that. I went on the internet.
Yes, and that's where they got it from.
Yeah, and I found the row of dicks down your spine. I probably had the row of dicks.
You found that on the internet? Like
Yeah.
Stegosaurus dicks?
No, it was one of the...
What were you searching for?
It
What was it?
it doesn't really matter what I was searching for at the time.
Is that your little thing?
How dare you point out my little-
Spinepenis.com.
that dinosaur back. Yeah, it's the new sex fetish we're all going to be doing this time next year. Everyone will be doing it. 3D printers printing out dongs, wearing them down your back.
Your internet history will just be there, though. Can we go through it as part of the podcast?
Luckily, luckily that's not a real computer. That's
That's
a
an imaginary
prop.
one.
It's a convincing looking prop.
it's a book on its side, and it doesn't even know what the internet is.
So you go for...
Dick back.
Why? It's completely unwieldy. Think of the chafing.
First
Think
of
of the
all-
clothing options.
I think
If you've got a denim jacket on, that's going to hurt. Are these circumcised or not? Well, you haven't gone into enough detail.
The point is that I'd like to think outside the box. I'm not thinking about sexual things. I'm thinking I'm at a party. Everyone's got a coat. They don't know where to put it. Everyone can hang a coat off my back.
How are you going to maintain an erection when you're in a coat stand?
I can do that, mate. Don't you worry. All night long, those coats will be safe from dirty floors.
You'd be a real party piece, wouldn't you?
Or
With
you
your
can
big
hang
back.
umbrellas off it.
This reminds me of Ron Jeremy.
You remind me of Ron Jeremy.
Did you know Ron Jeremy
Yeah, porn
could
star.
fillet himself?
Yeah, that's why they call him the hedgehog.
And in his autobiography, he was going on about how miserable he was. He'd go to all these parties in the 70s in LA, and everyone else is having fun, drinking, schmoozing,
Yeah.
having careers or whatever, and he's just like this freak who has to be in the corner filleting himself so everyone can go home.
Well, you could just say no.
He couldn't though.
You
You couldn't say no.
Hey, John.
Yeah,
Ron,
at the beginning.
Ron, come to the party. Oh, I'd love to. Before I come, is there any reason why you want me there? No, just come, Ron. Just come and just sit in the corner and suck it. It's not going to work.
I think he did. I think he did not want to do it, but then by the end of the night, badgering. You've got the fucking chief executive of Time Warner badgering you to fillet yourself. You're going to do it, aren't you?
You would.
I wouldn't even be here if I could fillet myself.
Yeah, you'd be in Hollywood, sucking yourself off in LA pads. Right. Sorry, Mum. So we're just out of interest, we'll do a vote. Hands up if you'd rather the vagina on the forehead. And hands up, you put penises on your back.
2. A lot of people are going to be
a lot of abstention.
Maybe they're waiting for the third option. Both. And they can fight for the right to party.
Like sea slugs.
Yeah. Who wants to be a sea slug?
Your dad.
Don't say me dad. Again, if my dad could do that, he wouldn't be here either. I wouldn't be here if he did that. Right. So, Eli, your question.
So, funny looking. So what's the kind of, what's the format on that, you know?
Very kind of you. It's like a forced advertisement for myself. 2 podcasts, one where I talk to nice people, comedy people, funny people, and I ask them nice things and I listen and then I...
Okay, okay. And so it's just you?
It's just me talking to them,
Yeah.
my mate Pete.
I mean, how flexible is this format? Would there be, room for another
Yeah,
host, maybe?
Well, you could. My other podcast is Sunday nights on Spreaker 9 PM, and I've had co-hosts over the internet. Yeah, everyone's welcome. It's a community.
Everyone's welcome. So
very friendly.
So I could be involved.
You could be very involved. Always looking. Hands across the podcast.
Do you know what? He beats me.
No, I don't beat him. Once.
He straps me down and he forces me to do this podcast. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. Can I be in Funny Looking, please?
You can come along. We'll nurture you, support you, get you through. It'll be difficult to begin with, but afterwards you'll come out a better person.
Thank you.
Blang! No.
Blang!
No.
I'm out of it! So, what's the next section?
The next section of the show is, I found some, basically, we do, Ash is usually our third presenter, he has money-saving ideas, and I found 5 tonight to talk about. So, I went to a website, top 5 odd ways to save money.
Okay.
And
1!
It's not bullseye. Alright, calm down. Number 1, share with your neighbour, they suggest. Share your Wi-Fi, Netflix account, meals, and toilet. And they also say, but only flush once a day. Remember to ask your neighbour's permission first. So you just want to go round to their house when they're out and take a
Is it serious?
They've got 3 ply next door. We've only got 2 ply in ours. 3 ply, lovely and soft, aloe vera.
You want to go next door?
It's a treat.
That's the trick.
So what, you just go, knock, it's time for me to take a shit, this is it.
I've got my paper.
Yeah? Like at a campsite.
Oh, where are we on the flushing rotor? I can see, it's been a while.
Yeah, but that's what they're saying.
That's ridiculous.
Internet, Wi-Fi, Netflix, I can imagine
You could
sharing
do that, yeah, that's a good idea.
Meals, okay, you could go, let's invite Billy Bob over.
How? You see, they're your neighbours, they're not your family, they're your neighbours, so that's the whole point.
I don't know.
Is it theft? If you're sharing your Netflix account, or is that thieving? Is that... I'm a father. I try to bring my kids up proper.
No, but this is why...
Is it? Who said yes?
Me.
Is it theft? You wouldn't use knockoff Netflix, would you?
No, but the thought is that you're asking permission.
Your mum has got a moral core in a sense.
When it suits her, I've noticed. Yeah, anyway. So, no, but I'm guessing they would say get permission first. So you go next door, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, would you, not your family, obviously, but I'm just checking out, Mr. and Mrs., I don't know,
Johnson.
Do you need permission from Netflix, though? Because
No.
you're renting from Netflix.
No, because the idea is you go, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, do you like Netflix?
Kardashian.
How about you
That's
give me £2.50 a month, and I'll put £2.50 in,
We'll
and we
share
can
it.
share Netflix, and I'll find out what
Because you can have up to 3 devices, can't you?
Yeah,
On one account.
yeah. See, that's fine, but I draw the line at sharing a toilet.
No, I don't know about that. That's all.
And what about this whole myth, putting a brick in it?
I sometimes have done.
No.
Boom! And
Isn't
what?
that, I saw it on a tube a couple of years ago, wasn't it? If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, then flush it down.
We're talking about the toilet.
Yeah, saving water.
Yeah, no, you can, but no, they say put a brick in your system, and that displaces the water, which means you're flushing less every time. So,
But I think that's only for those old style, sort of Victorian crappers, where have you ever, you don't see them much these days, but if you go and you have a proper old school toilet, they flush like a motherfucker.
it's a gush.
It's like Niagara.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus, how's anyone meant to sleep through that?
Thrilling, I find them. I can just stare into the void and just keep flushing.
I do miss a chain above your head.
Yeah.
That was lovely. It's very satisfying.
Yeah.
And it's like a cheap B-day as well, wasn't it? Because you get the thrust and you get the washer back.
Well, I'm usually standing up at this point. Anyway, here's the humour level, toilets and sex.
Do you know?
It's on the back.
Do you know that toilets in Florida, in the States, very different?
How different?
Extremely different, like shockingly
I need more details than just
basically,
adjectives.
because the water table is so...
shallow?
Basically, everything's on sea level. There is no...
Oh, yeah.
There's no basements in Florida. You can't dig down, because it's all underwater.
Okay.
Right? So there's not much pressure, flushing down. So basically, there's just a big whirlpool that goes on for about 10 minutes.
Chopping it all up.
And if you're one of these people who likes to examine the fibre content, like Germans...
Random.
No, it's true.
What, Germans stare into the toilet?
Why do you think toilets in Europe have a little shelf?
For a book?
No, a shelf in the toilet.
Do they?
Yeah.
I've never noticed that.
Yeah, for examination.
So really?
Yeah.
You can aim a stool onto the ledge.
Yeah.
And look back at it with fond memories.
And then they go, Heinz! Heinz!
Yeah, I ate Heinz. Beans, 57 varieties.
Jerkin!
Yeah.
Some kind of colour chart.
Yeah.
They literally do, they love it there.
I'm feeling very healthy
They're too affluent.
I always think that we have this racist view, but back in the 80s and 90s, the Europeans, you stand over a hole, all of that business. But I'm sure if you come from Japan, where they've got like heated seats and buttons and moves, they must come and think we are medieval, polished porcelain.
Yeah,
that's
they
it.
do.
Yeah, but that's
the technology you've got is a light switch. That's it. They must come and think we are just peasants.
The one time I ever used a bidet, it was when we were on holiday in Spain when we were like 14, I think it was. And I used the bidet, didn't know what it was. And
You drank from it?
No. First of all, I didn't wee in it. And then I figured out it had a tap and not a flush. So I'll wash my bottom, right?
Well,
so
that's
I
what
sat
you
on
meant
it.
to do.
Yeah, I sat on it and turned the hot tap on, not realising it should really moderate the temperature beforehand. And I burnt my pretty little ring piece quite severely.
Don't worry, you get convection heat to dry it off.
Yeah, well...
You're an expert at that.
Yeah, apparently. Anyway, that's...
Really old suit and the cream creme.
Come on.
That never happened.
I'm loving this
not
show.
use my
Can I
ring
just
piece
stay?
with super creme.
I'm loving this show.
Whatever.
Timeless
We're going to move on. We're moving on. We're moving on. Right, the
When
next
was
one.
the last time you see?
We're moving on,
Gav. Sorry.
That's his nickname for the rest of the show.
Right, so...
Sudafed ring piece.
Money-saving idea number 2. Leave everything in your house in the exact same place so you can find them in the middle of the night without having to turn your light on. That's not too bad.
But
unusual.
What it's not taking into account is you may have been watching several videos on YouTube with 10 most terrifying nightmares of all time, and you get freaked out.
Yeah.
I get freaked out.
In the dark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking there's going to be one of those creepy mask things.
No, you don't.
I do.
You don't get...
Still get a bit scared of the dark. Mate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that why you have a light on next to your bed?
I do like a light.
Oh.
I used to.
Oh, my mum thinks it's so sad.
I used to think my au pair was going to come and kill me as a zombie.
Well, first of all, you've got an au pair, so let's start there, right?
What? I was brought up middle class.
You don't look it now. What happened? It looks like someone...
This is fucking Cameron's Britain. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's right. It's Cameron.
The squeezed middle class. Have you heard of that,
Oh,
Paul?
you're like a 30-year-old muppet that's seen better days.
Well, at least you've knocked a few years off my age there. Jesus.
Oh, thank you. Right, next one. Top tip number 3. Eat dog food. One man says he preferred dry dog food than canned. It goes well with milk, almost like cereal, he said.
That's not a real money saving.
That's
tip.
what he said.
That's not a real tip. But then again, when you think of some of the sausages of what goes into that, and reclaimed chicken and stuff,
You just don't
maybe
know.
the meat content, this is like meat content 60%. I mean, who knows what that meat is, but I used to eat some really dodgy meats as a kid.
Oh, yeah, because that was the way it was. School dinners were probably made of 80% cow's nose.
What used to go in my sandwich in the 80s is probably now in dog food.
Yeah. Oh, well, you never know. Winalot might be better than most Iceland ready meals. The thing is, this is the thing, right? A long while ago, I was in a bit of a dark, scary mental place, right?
How would you visualise that place? Almost like
It's like some kind of box.
despicable box.
Yeah, some kind of despicable box, I'm imagining.
Of human emotion.
Dirty little dick swat. Right, so the point being is that I was in a dark place, I just lost a job, and everything was, kind of hard and a bit miserable. And so a friend of ours, a mutual friend called Joe Wilson, who was a comedian, used to come and pick me up at my house. And just go for a drive and we talk and he'd get me out of the house. And then one day we were driving back and I was like, oh, before we go, I need to buy some cat food. And he didn't know I had a cat at that time, right? And so he goes, why? And I was like, because, I'm a bit depressed and I'm broke, and so it's a lot cheaper to eat cat food than it is to just buy normal food. And I started to go on about, so I warm it up in the microwave and you can put it on some pasta and it's fine. And I could see Joe's face going from, oh, and he got really sad. And 2 seconds later, he was like, come with me. And we went to the White House and had a really excellent dinner that he bought for me. And then afterwards, I don't eat cat food.
Yeah,
I don't.
gullible twat.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he believed it, and he still to this day, when I bring it up, goes, yeah, you exploited me, you exploited my emotions, I was a good friend to you, and when you were down, and you told me you ate cat food, and I was like, yeah, but I got a free meal.
Well, perhaps
so
you should have said to
I
him,
win.
perhaps you should have said to him, hey Joe, don't offer one of your friends a lift home and then take him to someone's flat, bone that woman upstairs whilst some woman tries to tell you she's won blowjob competitions as a sort of overture to lovemaking.
Yeah, this happened to Eli and Joe. They were out one night, met some girls, and then eventually...
We didn't meet some girls. He met some girls. I said, can I have a lift home? He said, yes, I'm giving these two a lift as well.
Yeah, I saw...
We stopped at her flat,
They were
and
quite
then
scary.
he bones her.
Yeah.
And expects me to wait around in the middle of Hackney whilst her ginormous friend tries to convince me she's won blowjob competitions. As if that's going to be, you've won competition. Yeah,
That's fair enough.
Brilliant.
Now you've pointed that out.
When was that, this morning, that you won the
The
competition?
London I
Brilliant.
left in 1989 has really changed.
It really
It
has.
really has.
I'll never forgive Joe for that.
Joe also said when he was having sex with her, because he said I was doing it doggy style, and yet her cat was biting my ankles. And I was like, you had a cat, and the cat escaped from its box and was like biting his ankles.
The cat had a broken leg.
Yeah,
and it was wailing the whole time as well. It was a nightmare. That whole evening was one of the worst in my whole life. No, Joe. No.
Bad Joe.
What's the next tip then?
Right, good, because now that we're getting to the heart of darkness here, let's carry on going deeper. Right, tip number 4, dumpster diving. Look in bins behind the stores and cafes to look for food. On a video, I downloaded a video about this. One man does a whole load of YouTube videos about where he...
Freegans, they're called.
Yeah. He found some chicken breasts, and he said, they're probably okay to eat. And then you see him cooking them up. You don't see what happens the next day, whether he ends up having to figure out if he needs a shelf.
Well, there is an unspeakable amount of wastage, isn't there? You know?
Yeah.
They've forced them in France now, all these supermarkets, to donate their unwanted food.
But there's a documentary about supermarkets and how they only stock food that aesthetically looks pleasing to the eye. So even though it might be deformed, it's still just as tasty. They won't stock tomatoes if they look odd.
Yes.
So they opened up that one supermarket, didn't they? The People's Supermarket in Soho.
And it just all of the fruit looks like penises, basically. Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Where's Esther Ransom?
That says
when you
more
need
about
her?
you when you're going into a supermarket. Penises. I want carrots.
Because I'm gay. Because I'm gay. Is that what you're saying?
It's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you've
You're
brought up
trying to
penises
sound
quite
gay
a lot today.
as well as
What?
a tramp.
Well, you're definitely that. I can
Alcoholic.
definitely vouch for you being an alcoholic, sad tramp with a box of despair.
All right. What's the next
The last
tip?
one. Stop using toilet paper.
Dun dun dun.
Right? You haven't heard what the alternative option is. Instead, use a family cloth. Right?
Oh God.
This is what they say, which is a shared rag that, once used, can be placed in a bucket of water with a dash of bleach. Rinse and repeat.
Sudocrem?
Yeah. Well, let's say you wipe your bottom, and then
Put
you
it
just
in a
go,
bucket of
Oh,
disinfectant
mate.
Sudocrem.
I would have to be. There's all sorts of stuff I'd do before I even considered that. Listen, how can that be the same? Who's got the bucket? Your neighbour or you? I mean,
well, that's another question.
if you're sharing it with your neighbour, then
Sharing
you've
the
got,
bucket.
like this one massive communal toilet cloth trough in
Yeah.
the middle. Like you have it in the front garden or something.
The city rag.
I do think, that you look at all of these Roman movies and all the Romans, they're just sitting there together. Obviously, it's a very communal thing.
Yeah.
There's something in it, and they didn't do too bad. A shared dump, pass the sponge.
Do they have a sponge on a stick or
Yeah,
something?
it was a sponge on a stick.
And then a tap to rinse it or whatever.
I don't know about that.
Because eventually you can't.
Dip it in vinegar, there you go.
Dip it
So
in
That has a bleach-like property. Vinegar. It wouldn't help if you had a sore ring, though, would it?
Yeah, you wouldn't want that. Yeah.
Crikey.
all your business was done.
Well, you use.
Well, there was
Oh
toilet
God,
roll.
this is getting tragic now. I'm beginning to feel like, yeah, I know. It's like the way we used to live on BBC Two. Well, we've all learned something.
We all get to that point, don't we, where all you've got is kitchen roll, and that doesn't flush easy.
So theoretically, if you went to the chippy and got chips and some wrapped up newspaper, because it's already stained in vinegar, it's a wipe and a cleanser.
See, these are tips, but I don't think austerity Britain has got that bad yet.
I don't know.
That's more like,
There is something in it, because if you go to Greece, you can't flush anything, so you are a bit more kind of
You can't flush anything in Greece.
You can't flush any paper goods, can you? You can only flush what you've eaten or drunk because the water pipes are so narrow. So you have to be very sparse with what you use and use a little bin. And it does because you know someone's going to change that bin because you're staying in a little resort. You're a bit more circumspect about it. There's something in it.
I'm never going on holiday again. I like my toilet. I want my toilet.
You can have your toilet.
Thank you.
All right.
My lovely toilet.
What's the next?
That's it.
What's the next section then?
Well, the next section is your section. It's the price of shite.
Oh!
Do the jingle.
It's the fucking price of shite. It's the fucking price of shite. It's the fucking price of shite. Oh, it's the fucking price of shite.
And that's right. So, what is the price of shite, Eli?
The price of shite is a section. It's a game that we play where we buy 3 items, and then my co-host, Mr. Gannon, and our guest, Gavin today, will guess the price. And you in the audience can all have a little guess as well of my 3 items of shite. And I think you'll agree. I've got some proper shite today.
So, where did you get your shite from today?
Various charity stores.
Yeah.
And one sort of hardware store.
Oh.
You know, one of those stores that sells everything.
Like a Wilkinson.
Cookware, yeah. It's an independent one.
All right, well then.
And we're going to have that one last, because I think that's a real doozy.
All right,
we can just get it now.
Bring it out. Bring out your wares.
We're not eating duck cat food instead of pate.
No, not tonight. We have done that. We might do that again, but not tonight. No.
Okay, so you're going to have to remember your scores here.
Oh, I'll write it down. I'll get a pen.
Okay, so the first item on the price of shite. Colour Nature Library, small animals.
10 pence.
Small? Okay, we'll get your guess.
I want to be part of the game.
Small animals.
Oh.
Now, it's a bit ingenuine, this, because it says small animals. You think it will have small fish,
Yeah.
small bugs,
Yeah.
small amoebas. They're all small.
Yeah, all small.
It's just rodents.
No, hamsters, gerbils, guinea pigs.
Yeah, but that doesn't cover all small animals.
So
does it?
what you want? What else do you want in there?
I'd like geckos,
Yeah.
ladybirds.
That's not an animal. Oh, kind of is.
Hairless voles.
What is it then, Paul?
It's
Yeah, shut up.
nature's lovely gift.
I'm just going to make a little...
Oh, that's a very good condition book, by the way.
Yeah, so I'm just going to
Covering the price.
cover the price over because I didn't get access to it in a
Put
race.
increasing it and you've ruined the value.
Well, you can adjust for that. Now, it's got lots of sweet little animals in here. Oh, look, it's a lovely dramatic shot of a rat running along a tree trunk there.
That sounds like a euphemism.
You've got harvest mice. Look, brilliantly posed, some of these. Look, he's literally on a bit of wheat there.
Yeah.
So you think, oh, this is good for the kids. This is great. This is brilliant. Until you get to the nightmare page.
That's a terrifying.
Look at that! It's a mole, and he's attacking a worm. Look at his dirty, soil-filled paws. He's clawing at that worm. Ah!
That literally looks like you Saturday night after a club night eating a kebab.
What a worm kebab!
That's what kids want.
And look at the tooth. Look at the tooth on that kind of naked mole rat thing.
It's
No messing. Oh, they do have monkeys.
There you go. Monkeys.
Monkeys and their kin.
Cool.
That's like their wives and
Yeah.
children and stuff.
All right.
Squirrels.
Nice. I like
You've
squirrel.
got everything in here, as long as it isn't a bug. I think
Well, on that note, let's try and guess the price. So, Gav, how much do you think?
Well, put down your mum's guess.
What
10p.
10p.
Okay.
Or-
Anything else from the audience? 50p, good.
Right. So, pound 50p. Sorry. 40p. Let's do an average of all that. So, what would an average of 50, 30, 20 be?
40. It'd be about 25.
Let's say the audience say about 25. Let's say 35.
35. All right.
35p.
Got a calculator? Who's got a
It
calculator?
doesn't matter. I'm taking the mean average. Right.
No, you're
so-
not, though, are you? You're taking a sort of Paul Gannon average, aren't you? Your friend, you're going to submit to your friend's peer pressure.
35p is what I've written, and it's in black ink, so I can't take it off now.
Okay, now let's get down to it. Gannon?
I'm going to say that was 75p. I'm writing 75p.
Charity shop.
It was a charity shop. I
They
believe.
don't deal in fives. It's round numbers. It's tens. I'm going 50p.
50p. For
Okay,
Gary.
good. Now, we're ready for our second item.
Yes.
Or items.
My mum said 10p. My mum's not in the audience for this
I
bit.
used to work at a charity shop.
Really?
Oh,
Is that
a
what-
ringer.
does that
You
explain my
brought a
question?
ringer
No.
to play this game?
No, I didn't even want to hear. So, we're moving on.
Oh.
And for the benefit of the listeners, the atmosphere in the room turned against the host towards his mother.
When we're doing the 27-hour podcast thing, his mum phoned up
Yeah.
and pretended she was an old lady.
No, she didn't. She said she was a 35-year-old grandmother with 4 kids.
Okay, she pretended she was someone other than what she was,
Yeah.
and Paul fell for it.
I
Hook,
agree.
line, and sinker.
Oh.
Your own mum, your own mother. You don't think. You're in your own little world. You don't perceive
I've been
stuff.
awake for 27 hours.
Is that because you didn't recognise your mum on the
She
phone?
put-
Does he call very
No,
often?
you
Once
put
a
a-
week?
Yeah,
Twice?
it doesn't call very
How
often.
often a
That's a
month?
lie. How dare you? That's a lie.
That's what it is. It wasn't recognition, was it? Oh, that's awful.
right.
I was that good, he didn't even recognise
You
me.
That was
did-
great
She did a
She
voice.
didn't.
She did. Do the voice again. Do the voice again.
Oh, no, I
Oh,
can't do
no,
it
come
now.
on now. No, couldn't possibly.
I'm not in character.
Oh, you're not in character, yeah.
Yeah, don't force her to perform. God, you're so mean. Anyway,
Right, so 50p for Gav, 75p, and the audience.
and that's
says
the Book of
35.
Small, the natural colour Book of Small Animals.
Right.
Now, we've got a pair for the second one.
Oh, we don't get any for a pair.
It's a pair of novelty dusters.
Oh!
And they're in their wrappers. Look, they're box fresh. Let's get them unwrapped. Oh. Smell it. Describe that smell. It's talcum powder.
No, it doesn't. It smells like when you go into Home and Bargain and you go near the kind of shelving where they keep
that's
all
how
the-
new they are. Oh, that's.
What?
I like that smell.
For people listening at home, he is sniffing a hairy muff on a stick.
Look at those.
What are they for?
They're shedding a bit.
Are they for like cleaning laptops?
They're obviously
What are they
doing
for?
completely the opposite job. They're actually providing dust to the environment.
They are. Look at that. You shake it.
Oh well, they're cheap. What do you want? I mean, there you go. That's my. Oh God, it's going up my nose.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's dusted.
It's worked.
And for our listeners at home, one is a sort of day glow pink, and the other is the colour of Orville.
And did you buy
Green.
them separate or together?
Good question. Separate or together?
Together.
Right. So it's like one price for the both of them.
I'd say 250p.
Right. My mum says 250.
Straight in.
That's not wrong.
All right.
The novelty dusters. Anyone else think different?
40p.
What are they?
They're dusters. We've established
Yeah,
that.
but what would you dust with that?
Keyboards, testicles, and bald men.
Oh, you shine your boots and then you finish it off with that.
Boots.
Oh, boots. Sorry.
You're up north, remember? They don't say book. It's all boots.
Or box.
You know, maybe a kook-book.
Okay.
Do anything.
Fragrant.
Yeah.
They're very fragrant.
Would anyone like to smell muff? Muff, you want to smell Eli's muff?
It's not my muff.
You got it.
Sniff
It's
the
not
puffer.
a muff. It's
Right.
a duster.
Right.
Novelty dusters.
2 dusters. Right, so, audience, what did you say?
And then we said 40p for 2 there, the gentleman there.
So let's just say 40p for that one, right? 40p.
What was the shop? What was the shop again?
Yeah, good
This
question.
shop was RMVF, Raise My Voice Foundation.
It's a charity shop.
Did you go in and go, I'd like some dusters,
And
please?
they go, we can't help you, your voice is already raised.
Good.
In that corner of new stuff
Yeah.
we sometimes have. Is that where it
No,
was?
it's not a very good one, this
On
shop.
offer. On offer.
They were just flung in there at the hope that someone would one day purchase them. And who would purchase these?
Wow.
Apart from someone, who was doing it for some kind of prank.
Yeah. A ruse. Right, so, audience have said 40p. My mum says 50p. Gav, what do you think?
30p.
30p. As I stridently write it down with a leg aloft.
Paul?
And I'm going to go with my mum and say 50p.
Don't be coffee with
Are you
me.
allowed to do...
I'm allowed to.
Only your bit.
Alright, 45p. Alright, I'm going to say 45p because my mum's got a patio.
Okay.
Alright. Last item.
Now, this is a real doozy, people. Now, this I bought new.
Yeah.
Okay, so let that inform your
This is
guess.
from the hardware shop, you
This
said.
was from the hardware shop.
Right.
And it is a novelty ashtray emblazoned with pictures of ladies in bikinis riding Harleys through the sky.
Rock and roll!
Oh yeah, look at the action on this sweet little bitch. Boom!
Whoa! It flips up with
It
a
flips up, it's got a little cigarette rest.
That's
It comes out
amazing!
on a spring. You could, and you could
Rest a cigarette.
You could fit at least 60 butts in there. It's got some dimension. And also the lid itself has also got another little picture of the sexy ladies riding motorcycles through the sky.
Bloody hell, look.
Where'd you buy that from?
I bought it from like a hardware store.
Yeah, in Soho with a red light over the door.
No, it's not pornographic. It's slightly titillating.
It's
You know,
slightly titillating.
they've got bikinis on, haven't they?
They look like they know how to handle a bike.
99p.
99.
Right. All right. I like that. That's a
Summer butchers. So, you see, ever very reconstructed man of the 21st century. I do have a hankering over a nice nudie pen. You remember those?
Well, you said upside down.
This is exactly what it reminds me of.
This is. But they're not nude. They are actually.
And there's no action. There's no deep nude.
clothed.
They've got class because they're wearing bikinis.
I think the whole thing has loads of class.
It's got a spring action. It's not a pound.
Not
shop.
just class. This is refinement.
£1.75.
Yeah.
I'm going.
£1.75.
Yeah.
That's extraordinary. £1.75p.
Okay, we'll go to figures. Come on.
Okay, who said
Dave's good at
250?
looking at
Dave said
figures.
250, yeah?
What? How much is Dave got?
£3.50 London price.
Yeah, all of these items were bought in London, so you've got to remember London waiting.
London
You
smokers.
said that in the
He
beginning,
did.
didn't
He did.
Do you want to revise would you like to revise your guesses?
Want to revise some guess? You got a chance. You said 99p. Do you want to double down?
Stick a fiver on all of them, that's what London does, isn't it?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I go for. Now.
Oh, come on, higher. Okay.
What do you think?
Good idea.
The book,
The book, I'd say 50p now.
50p now, and the dusters.
I go with 99p for two.
Okay,
And 199 for that.
£1.99 for that. Okay.
99p.
I don't think
I
he's
want
shopping
her
at
to finish
Kensington.
And what? 199 for the ashtray.
Yeah,
Right.
that's good, London
And
waiting.
the audience said 350 London price.
London.
Write that down. It's important. And I'm going to say, I'm going to say £1.50 for that.
Okay.
£1.50. Right. So that's
Are we
all
ready?
right. So we can now do the scores.
Now, the mint-condition Colour Nature Library of Small Animals in a beautiful pink finish
Let's go for the prices one last
with
time.
the Nightmare Rabbit,
Nightmare Rabbit.
featured Nightmare Rabbit.
Right, Gav said 50p, I said 75p, the audience eventually somehow came up with 35p, and my mum said 50p. What's the price?
75p.
Oh, I got it spot on!
On the nose.
1 point for me.
On the beaver's nose.
Be easy now. 1 point for me, that's one. Right.
Next up, we've got the fluorescent novelty dusters.
Oh, so in that case, Gav said 30p, I said 45, the audience said 14, my mum said 99p.
50p each. A quid.
A quid?
So we won't get to that point there, that's good.
Basically, I took them. I went, how much are these? The lady in the shop went, are you buying those? I don't know, 50p each. So it's a sort of impromptu thing.
Because it's...
And those are not worth it.
But just...
I mean,
just for reference, right? We're doing this between him and me, so I get the point because I was closer than him to it. He said 35.
What did I say?
I just want to win. You said 30p. I said 45, and that was closer.
You can have that.
Yeah, shut up.
You can have that.
So,
Who are you talking to?
you can go.
the point is your mum has beaten you. I mean, that's the...
No, not yet. I'm still...
I don't want to downplay our guest role here, but
That's
this is the match off we're all looking at here, okay?
Yeah, but there's not going to be resonances and a ruined Christmas out of our battle.
No, that's true. That's a good point. It's not,
Tell me where you're sleeping tonight.
in a caravan. In a caravan.
Okay.
Oh, right, so...
The last item, everybody. Now, this is really the one that everyone wants to get their hands on, and I'll be taking bids for it afterwards.
Yeah.
It's the novelty ashtray.
Right.
With the ladies of the sky riding their Harleys and bikinis.
Right, I said Gavin said £1.75. I said £1.50. The audience said £3.50, and my mum said 99p.
199.
£1.99.
Oh, hang on a minute.
No.
that is what she said.
She did. I didn't see the one because I bring it over the fault line, so that's fine. Oh, I'll give you that. Calm down.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate the sweet action on that thing one more time. Before I tell you, it was £2.49.
So, audience with that one.
That's your mum's closest, wouldn't you?
Hang on, 2.40. Oh no, my mum. Oh, my mum.
Your mum.
So it's two each.
No,
Two
you're
points
on
each.
She beat you, you beat him.
Yeah,
Well done.
I want something.
You don't beat me.
Paul's mum is the winner.
No, she's not.
Hey!
And that's the price of shite, and that's right. Thank you very much.
Right, so we go on to the final part of the show now.
Oh, thank God.
Let's
It's been dragging.
Is this bit going to be rigged so your mum wins as well?
No.
No, there's no. This isn't not the
This
game.
is-
This
no.
is not a game. This is purely just. This is the bit we call cheap eats, isn't it?
It is. Right, so
Cheap
what
eats.
happens is, we do a thing called cheap eats where we find cheap food, we see if it's any good compared to brands. So we've done some crazy things in our time that sometimes fall out of the remit slightly, like when I fed you baby food.
That was good. I liked it. Baby food is food, but it made you gag.
Food.
The other thing we've discovered is he's got a very weak gag reflex.
Yeah, it fell off me. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Dad, does she?
Oh, God.
This is going to be our most popular show ever. You're going to have to get your parents to every show now, Paul. You realise?
I'm not coming again.
That's a good answer. Anyway, so...
It's like an austerity Oedipus.
Anyway, the point being is, we do CheapShow. So last month we did Heinz ketchup. We tested if you could tell the difference between Heinz, Daddy's, or mysterious Lidl brand.
It was a little generic
Which-
brand. Although, did you know, because I had this argument with my friend a couple of months before that,
Yeah.
and he said, "Oh, there's only one Heinz. You know, you've got to have Heinz. I can't think of another product where the main brand is so much better than everything else." No, I went, "Oh, shut up. That's not true. Daddy's is fine." Was I wrong? I was wrong. I tell you, I was wrong.
Although the Lidl brand ended up being better than...
Lidl was better than Daddy's. Daddy's was vinegary piss water.
It really was. It was not pleasant.
It was awful.
But Heinz did win out. Although the bottom line is, you go to Lidl and everything's a quid these days anyway.
It was
So-
pretty close. The Lidl one, pretty close.
So if you're on a budget, you can buy the Lidl brand and it's just as fine.
And you just stick it on your dog food, and then
Everyone's happy.
go next door and have a crack.
Nice on the rack. Good. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do crisps. Because we all know the major brands, right? We all know What's-Its, we all like What's-It.
I love the what's it.
Yeah.
Pickled onion monster munch.
Oh, the classics.
These are more like snacks rather than crisps, aren't they? Though.
Sure. The point is that I do a feature on my radio show called Desert Island Crisps, right? Where we come up with like what crisps would you take to a desert island. Pickled onion monster munch so far has been the most popular choice.
It's a big brand.
I would have
Packed
thought
lunch favourite.
I would have thought beef, right?
No.
I like the beef.
Vinegar.
No.
Salt and vinegar. You don't get salt and vinegar in monster munch. It's
No,
pickled
no,
onion.
that's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what? Every time I put one of those in my mouth, I'm transported back to being taken swimming by my mum.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a strange one.
Not offended by crisps, you really need weight.
It's all right if you're offended by anything.
Yeah, crisps. I won't stand for it.
That's it. The show was going okay until they took the what's-its out. The what's-its looking at me.
No beef, what's it?
This ends here. Right, so we got that, and of course, the frazzle.
Oh, dear.
Oh, the great British frazzle crisp, the bacon flavoured rasher. Yeah. So, we all know those crisps, we all adore them, we all like them, but will they pass the taste test? Because what I found in Lidl today was this.
Knock-off favourites.
Knock-off favourite crisps.
Cheese puffs. They're for the what's-its, I
Look,
take it.
They obviously copied the style because the crisps are almost exactly the same. Look at that.
Yeah.
They're copying the brand, see? So,
Monster Claws.
yeah, monster.
I thought that said Monster
Claws.
Clams. That would be better.
Pickled onion monster claws. Okay. I won't have it. It's leaving now.
This is false advertising. This is Maldi.
Aldi, yeah.
Yeah, get it right.
Oh, it was an absolute... It's an outrage! It's an outrage! It's not Lidl!
Burn this place down.
Do you
Well,
have,
Chris Ryan.
do you have shares in Aldi, sir? Aldi?
No. This is getting to be like that riot at the cereal restaurant. This is getting a bit full on.
How dare they sell cereal?
And look,
Oh.
the bacon rasher, also same packaging, very similar colouring. Almost from a distance, a person with bad eyesight may
From
never
a
know the
distance.
difference. What?
Oh, no treat.
From
Treat
a
I was on
yourself.
a coach for a long time, man.
And you were listening to From a Distance.
I was like not Enya's greatest hits.
Is
Yeah.
that Enya?
No, I don't know.
So anyway, what we're going to do with you two guys today, and we'll get the audience will throw some crisps out, we're going to do a taste test, right?
Very
To
exciting.
see if you can tell the difference between a Monster Munch or a Monster Claw, and vice versa, alright? So, I'm going to put this down here.
Can I wear a blindfold?
No, you're going to have to close your eyes, I think. Right, so...
I'm quite prepared to wear a blindfold, though.
I could put some kind of harness on.
What?
If he's got the blindfold,
I'm happy with that. Both of that.
The point is,
scenario.
no one's wearing any bondage gear on stage tonight.
Chastity belt with one of those keys.
Oh,
No.
God.
Do you know what I saw online? I think this is not okay. I don't need to. Wait.
I've got a big... What, have you got oldie Sudocrem?
So,
What's that called?
no.
Ye oldie Sudocrem.
Oldie little Soothe-creme.
Yeah, Sudocrem. God, mate, you should call them up. That's brilliant.
Bang.
Job done. Right, no. I went online because someone said, have you ever heard what a Dominator is? And I was like, no, I don't know what a Dominator is. Look it up online. And basically, it's a thing you attach to your chin, a strap around your head. That has a great big cock underneath it. So when you go down on a lady, you can still enter the... And that's a Dominator. Anyway, Chris.
75p. 75p? What do you reckon? How much do you think that would cost, Mum?
A Dominator. How much would you pay for a Dominator? I know, you seem to be good at guessing all the other stuff. Oh, God, I'm not using the second-hand
Would you
Dominator.
though? Would you though? Yeah.
Do you know what? On the subject,
Yeah.
a good friend of mine admitted to me the other day he had a dream that he wrote a follow-up to 50 Shades of Grey. And you know what in his dream the book was called?
Go on.
Dildo Landfill. How brilliant is his subconscious?
I want to make a book called Dildo Landfill. Can you imagine sliding down the hills on that? Whee!
Dildo Landfill.
Yeah, anyway, so here's what we're going to do. It's going to be a blind test. We're going to have to keep the faith and
Should we
close
keep
your
our
eyes, right?
backs to you here?
So the audience will know what crisps I'm going for.
I'm excited.
And I'll pop one into your mouth.
At some point, we're going to have a rant about how frazzles have gone downhill, but I'm going to save that.
Right, so where do you want to start? Do you want Monster Munch, Puffs, or Frazzles?
Let's
Eli,
do the
you pick.
cheese puffs first.
Cheese Puffs. Right, so what's its Cheese Puffs? I'm going off mic to do this. The audience will know what I'm putting in
But
your
aren't the
mouth.
actual crisps themselves recognisably different?
They're the same shape. I've done the research, mate. I'm all
Right.
over this. Ready? So the audience will know what you're getting in your mouth first. You won't. You don't give me your opinions on which one's which until you've tasted both.
Okay.
Here we go.
He's cheating. He can see the
He won't because I'm doing it from behind. He likes it that way. Right? Here we go. Here is the first one. Gav, I am entering your mouth first. In it goes. Eli, you're now about to get my cheesy puff in your mouth. Chew. Now, tell me about the flavours. How are you feeling?
Well, it's got that. I'm underwhelmed.
Basically, it's exactly what I was going to say, Gav. You beat me to it.
Yeah,
The
it's like-
cheese just
Why
doesn't
don't you
hit.
talk about amplitude, Eli, for a couple of fucking days, like you did last podcast?
It's like I've just chewed on those things you get in packaging.
It's just an unconvincing cheese flavour, isn't it?
Mm.
It's just not quite hitting the notes.
What it didn't do was explode in,
Yes.
in both flavour and texture.
I'm sorry I didn't explode in your mouth.
Yeah, and also the texture was a bit...
Cheesy explosion in my mouth.
The,
It was not.
the texture didn't have that kind of melt that you expect from a
No.
true what's it, did it?
So
It was
why-
too coarse.
You didn't get the tongue clag.
Yeah, you
Oh,
didn't
you
get that fizzy tongue clag that I'm expecting. My money is on that being the knockoff. I'll
Okay.
tell you that right now.
Okay.
I'd say that's the knockoff. That's an underwhelming what's it
If
pretender.
that's not the knockoff, I am going to burn down the factory.
Yeah.
Right.
It is-
Here is the second option. Ready? This time, Eli, I'll be entering you from behind and slipping my cheesy puff into your mouth. Thusly, here it comes. And Gav, it's now time for you. There we go.
That is unmistakably a
Straight
what's
in.
it. There's no contest. That is a what's
Bang.
it. That's got the rounded amplitude.
It
It's
has
got
heft.
That does have amplitude. It's cheesy all over. Then it's got that soft, the clag. The clag is there.
Density. I'm still.
Yeah.
I'm getting hits around the mouth.
And the way it all kind of coagulates
Yeah.
on the top of your teeth,
Still on
just
the roof
joined with the
of the
gum.
spine.
and like, yeah.
So, now that you've talked bollocks for a couple of minutes, which one did you think was the what's it and which one was the cheesy puff? First one was what?
Was the cheesy,
Cheesy
puff.
puff.
And the second?
Was the what's it.
You're both right.
Yes!
Oh, straight out the gate.
Unmistakable.
Hey,
Immediately.
I know my corn-based
Would
snacks.
anyone like a pack of cheesy puffs?
No, I wouldn't.
What do they hold on?
Your mum's got taste.
I have. Because it's streaming it, it's too sticky. Go
It is. They're right in there. I used to like.
That's the main difference. That other one had no gum stick. No gum stick.
Right. Are we ready for the next crisp?
Mate, I'm gonna ace this.
Well, straight through.
I think we're gonna both ace this.
Boom.
Right, so, would you like the pickled onion or would you like the bacon this time? Where do you want to end on? What flavour do you want?
Personally, I'd like to finish on a frazzle.
Yeah, so would I. I'm with you.
We're going with the pickled onion. Right, okay. So, here we go.
And again, are these the same shape?
I think so, yeah. If they're not, oh well.
Well, it's good. We don't get to see them. If he feeds them directly into our mouth, it's hard
Straight in with a crunch.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Eli, I'm
open.
Here we go. It's big. Gav, here's yours. Here we go.
That's Monster Munch.
I'm not sure.
No?
It's a vague flavour,
you know what?
don't you think?
There wasn't the burn. You know the
It
tongue
doesn't
burn?
have the burn, but this is the thing. This was the point I was going to make when we got into Frazzles. But
Because it dialed down.
Because of the nanny state, and because they've been forced over the years to reduce the salt and fat content of crisps, which is ridiculous. It's like saying, oh, reduce the meat content of this fucking steak or something, isn't it? It's a stupid thing to do. It's like, don't eat crisps. It's like vegan cheese, isn't it? Why would you get pureed cashews and like put that in a sandwich and go, it's like cheese? It's not.
What you would expect with a Monster Munch though is immediate gum disease and burn and
Yes, like the
pain,
the citrusy sort of
agony.
And well, I'm not getting that, but I agree. That wasn't present, but it's because of the nanny states, because they've had to dilute
Stop
the flavour.
talking about this as if it's a massive political situation.
It is. Crisps aren't what they used to be. I had Monster Munch in the early 80s.
NHS isn't what it used to be. We should be arguing about that with more vigour.
I had Monster Munch in the early 80s, and the pickled onion ones, you couldn't talk for a week after it, man. Your mouth,
you could feel each and every nodule on your tongue after
exploding.
Yeah, right. Are you ready for the second one then?
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
Crisps just aren't what they used to be.
Gav, you're going in first. Here we go. The pack is open. The crisp is on its way out, and it's in your mouth now. And Eli, here's yours now.
Now that's bemusing.
Oh, are you thrown?
It's got more of the real what you expect, isn't it?
No.
But I know.
No, for me, this is definitely a pretender to what Monster Munch used to be. There's an echo, there's a memory, there's a muscle memory.
Bear in mind, they did revamp the Monster Munch to make it brand new, old style. Remember,
Yes.
they made a big hoopla about making it old-fashioned again. So
Because they made it small, didn't they?
they did, and then they made it big again.
Well, the
Because
first
everyone
one was
complained.
bigger,
Genius, I know, right?
but
So
underwhelming flavour. The second one was down the road, a little bit down the road on the flavour.
But it had more of that zing, though, didn't
A
it?
little bit of zing, but it also was softer. It didn't have that crunch, that bite back. It wasn't
No.
digging into the roof of my mouth.
Mate, to me, it's obvious that the first one was true Monster Munch, but in its weird, diluted, present day,
It's disappointing.
crappy,
Not
not
you
like it
kids
used to
don't
be.
know what you're missing kind of way.
You know,
With
and
your
wait
endless
till we get on.
opportunities and digital lifestyles and friendships and
Yeah,
and getting out
Gav,
of the house.
and you think that was disappointing? Wait till we get onto the frazzles.
Are you
Mate,
ready? So right there.
I'm with you. Actually, I agree.
what was crisp selection number one?
that was the true Monster Munch.
Monster Munch.
So-called true Monster Munch.
And what was the second then?
Was the knockoff.
knockoff? Yeah.
You are both correct.
Yes.
You're right. 2 for 2. You're very proud of yourselves.
Boom.
I'm deeply sad that is.
Mate, I know my Chris.
Genuinely over the moon. This is the most.
Are we ready for the finale?
Yeah, we're going to ace this as
The
well.
bacon.
I never win.
Well, maybe we won't.
Here we
But
go.
it's interesting to note that there was a bit more of the old fire in the knockoff, wasn't it?
Yes,
What
it
would
was
you say?
stronger. It was stronger.
It had a stronger,
It
yeah.
ramped up the flavour.
Yes, that was interesting to know.
And shut up. Right, so we're going to do the bacon ones, okay? Are we ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Here we go.
Give me the first bacon.
I'm going to give it to Gav first this time. Gav, in your mouth. Eli, in your mouth now.
I'm there.
Tell us about your emotions.
Christmas, 1978.
Oh,
There's a bowl of peanuts, and for the first time ever, dry
Oh.
roasted. There's some chocolate fingers on the side,
oh,
and some frazzles, and next to it some
oh,
chipsticks.
Paul. They've got the amplitude so wrong on that.
Oh, they got the amplitude wrong.
I'm getting this
It's-
horrible barbecue aftertaste here. It's nasty. This nasty, cheap sort of fake barbecue flavour. That does not belong in a bacon
Well,
flavoured
it felt
crisp.
softer. It wasn't as bacony, maybe.
It's
I would
sweet.
agree with.
There's all this sweetness. I don't want sweetness. I want bacon flavour. That's an abomination.
It's a dry.
That's
That's
the
a
worst
sweet cured maple bacon.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the worst of the knockoff so far. That is awful. That's an awful.
It
awful
didn't
thing.
feel thin enough.
No, it wasn't crispy enough. It was just had this horrible sweetness to it.
All right.
Blech.
Ready for the next one?
Yes, this will be the real frazzle, but it will also be a disappointment.
So here we go. This is number 2 for you, Gav. In it goes.
It tastes exactly the same.
More bovrily.
Yes.
That's not bacony.
It's not bacony at all. It must have been the first one.
That's sugary.
Yeah.
Oh, this is...
Has he given us the same crisp twice?
Oh, aren't you a clever little fella? Oh, you a little clever fella. Oh, look at you, so grown up. Right, yeah, it was. I gave you the same one.
Yeah,
again.
he did.
Right.
Ah!
Don't worry.
I knew!
No,
Look at this!
Wait.
This is an amplitude machine! My fucking mouth.
Yeah, that's how
Did you
you...
see that, everyone? Did you see how it owned ball?
Nine. This is why the rise of fascists. 9 people saw 2 honest men doing their best, and they sat there in silence.
Oh.
I was just following orders.
Right, anyway, regardless, the second
Let's
one
have
is...
the real crisp.
This is
Charlotte.
the Milgram test.
Right.
Everyone sat there and watched potential humiliation, and gleefully,
They
not
did.
one said, Gav, stop. You're being fooled.
You're part of the problem now, Gav. Right, here we go. Here's the second option. Close your eyes. Here comes the surprise.
This is the real frazzle now.
Not even Mum.
You don't know, do you? Here we go.
This is the real...
Eli first. 1.
That's the frazzle.
Gav. In it goes.
Now that's nice. That's salty.
I had so many jokes. So many.
It tastes a bit stronger.
And it's more bacon. It hasn't got that sweetness, that horrible,
It's a
sickly...
bit more robust, maybe.
Yeah.
In the chew.
So, Gav, I'm with you on all those points. Do we think that's definitely the real frazzle? the second
I
one?
would go that one.
Yeah. So we're saying...
But part of me thinks we've been done for a 3rd bloody time.
No, I will not do that thrice, for it is
No,
not
it wasn't.
nice.
That was the real frazzle.
Right, so...
We're
Yeah,
acing
frazzle,
it.
Number
frazzle
1 was
second.
what?
Knockoff
And number 2 was the frazzle.
was a knockoff. And then
Wow.
number 3...
Get this. You're not going to believe this. Unfortunately, you were both right.
Yes!
Oh,
We aced the whole test. Well,
But here's the question, though, right?
Ruined childhood picture of health.
Here's the question. Out of the 3 knockoffs, the cheesy puffs, the frazzle type things, and the pickled onion things, are any of those decent
I'd say the not too much
alternatives?
one.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I'd give them all to my kids, and then I'd buy myself the originals.
Good
But
plan.
I'd definitely give them to my kids.
Alright, that's it. And the whole bag of whatever happened.
I'd say the worst of the knockoffs, and also the worst on the whole panel,
Yeah.
by far, was the one you made me eat 2 of, basically, yeah. Was the knockoff
Cheap
frazzles. That had some sweetness.
It has a barbecue-y kind of...
That
thing
was
going on.
disgusting. You know, if you want a true taste of a frazzle, what you have to do now is go to bacon fry on the Walker's pub snack range. You know, they've got the triumvirate of pub
you've got
snacks.
Fisherman's thing.
Scampi fries,
Scampi fries.
Cheddars.
cheese moments,
Cheese moments.
There you go.
and then you've got the bacon ones.
Yeah.
And then the green.
Are you
packets.
saying they're the top ones?
Well, they taste like what a frazzle should taste
You
like.
don't think a frazzle tastes like a frazzle now?
No, they've taken the salt right down, they've taken the fat right down, they're getting browbeaten by the health lobby.
But people on a budget and you can't afford the extortionate prices of Smiths, would you say these knockoffs would do?
They would do.
They would do, but the frazzle one was a bit sick-making. I did have a little bit of sick in my mouth.
But we can all agree that the Monster Claws...
Pretty good.
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Do you know what's confusing about those? The font looks like knickknacks.
Oh, I love a
I don't like
scampi lemon
font.
knick-knack.
Oh, there's nothing like a scampi lemon knick-knack.
That's got to be the ultimate, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll have to take your word for it. I've never had
It's
a
in the
lemon
it's in the top 5.
It's got to be one of
What are
them.
your top 3 crisps, then?
Okay.
To end on, give us your top 3 crisps.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Smiths, Walkers. What are they called?
I
Walkers.
think Smiths are owned by Walkers now, aren't they?
Yeah. No, Walkers is the other way around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Walkers, cheese and onion.
Okay.
That's number 1.
Fine.
Number 2,
Yes.
salt and vinegar. Number 3, beef flavoured hula hoop.
Oh,
I don't know about that.
The only time we diverge
Oh, you
on
lost
the
a friend.
entire journey.
What's your number 3 then, Gav?
Number 3 probably would be the scampi knickknacks.
Right.
It's a good crisp.
It's good.
It's a solid crisp. It's a good choice.
Number 2,
Yeah.
I'm going to go vanilla here. Bear with me.
Vanilla crisps.
Ready salted, Walkers.
Oh, it's very...
Just a
buttery,
crisp.
aren't they? The
Just a
buttery
crisp. You know, a crisp.
Yeah.
When you want a crisp, what more do you want?
You don't need anything fancy.
Number one, and this is a link to my childhood, and when I see them, and when I have them, I experience joy. Worcester sauce walkers.
Oh, lovely.
There was nods in the room. Come on, there was a there was a
Those absolute days of yore.
Yeah.
You know how you can transport yourself back to your childhood birthday parties?
No.
Simply take a Kit Kat, have a bite of that, and then put a ready salted crisp in.
Yes, yes.
You
Chocolate
are
finger.
transported back.
Chocolate finger and a crisp.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it?
Dipstick.
That just sort of... Yeah.
Paper
My
plates.
top three?
No.
Not really.
Right,
Yeah,
no,
I can
it's
hear
good.
it.
No, come on, let me do it.
Oh, right, do it.
Right, 1. No, 3 to 1.
3 to 1.
3 to 1. 3 to 1. Right, 3 is I like.
I meant to thought of this.
I had it and I lost it. Why? Okay, Smith's Square Crisps cheese flavour. They're a really good amplitude on the square.
He's trying to appeal
But
to
they
me.
weren't proper crisps, were they? Like reconstituted.
They are
crisps.
literally-
These aren't proper crisps. These aren't proper crisps. They're proper
Don't
crisps.
throw crisps at me, not proper crisps at me.
No,
It's a reconstituted sort of potato mash that's been dried out.
That's fine. I'm still going with it.
Okay, and then number
Still-
2?
Number 2 is regular flavoured chipsticks. Because they're nice and
Ready salted chipsticks.
You got a real kind of
They have the
warmth
clag.
kind
See,
of
again,
vibe.
they've got the clag effect. The clag
The flag
effect.
effect is
Yes.
very. And
Yeah.
also, weirdly, they're like the TARDIS of crisps because they're quite a small bag, but you get loads in them. Oh, no.
And that's value, and that's what this show's about.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
good.
the top one, beef flavoured Monster Munch. Because it's almost a meal, that, when you have it.
It's a good crisp.
It's a great crisp.
It's when I found
It's the
out.
most passion Paul has shown tonight.
It's true.
His mum's been in, but no, it's the beef flavoured Monster Munch that really tugs your heartstrings.
Did you have that point in childhood where your brain was blown when you found out that beef flavoured crisps were vegetarian and cheese and onion
We're not.
were not?
No.
Did you have that moment? You're like, this world I live in is one of confusion and darkness. It's one of lies and moral turpitude.
Yeah.
What is this?
Because you feel like you've been lied to.
Absolutely, and I'm
Like when I went vegetarian.
like in 97 when I only wanted a scale extra from your mum. Sorry.
I went vegetarian when I was 15 and went, I'll get you special vegetarian mints.
Hey!
And we'll have it separately, right? And what she did was, she made everyone the same mint and then just waited 5 extra minutes to bring my bowl out to me.
Yeah.
And said, oh, it's a special mint. And now we're like, oh,
It turned out all right, didn't
vegetarian.
it?
Absolutely. My children can be anything they want to be. Make any choice within the law. There's going to be no moral judgment upon them. But they must never be vegetarian. Fashionably vegetarian. My daughter went vegetarian for an afternoon. And I just said, come on.
Well, I was vegetarian for like 17 years, I think, and then one Christmas I had some friends over, and they were all going, lovely turkey, and I'm sitting there with a nut roast, and I began to cry. I was like, and I stopped, and I stopped at
You
Christmas.
came home and I was making bacon butties and you went, well, go on if you want.
Bacon
Yeah,
is the
oh,
right
I
term.
can't
Tell us the truth. Truth. Tell us the truth. Not 17 years, 7.5 months.
No, it wasn't. It was
Bacon is the one that all vegetarians go on about,
right.
isn't it? Bacon is what turns you back.
Bacon,
Yeah, 'cause that
once
is-
you've had bacon, you never go back.
Mate, bacon.
Bacon.
I was forced.
bacon.
Let's just consider bacon for a second.
Yeah, alright, cool.
I was forced to be vegetarian.
Really?
Not forced. I mean, I was a child. I mean, I was a baby.
You're
You know,
forced as a child. Your dinner had no meat in it as a child.
For my
and you
first,
knew better.
first 9 years of life,
You didn't have any meat.
my parents, as well as being middle class, were
And
hippies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they forced me to be macrobiotic.
You didn't learn to read as well until you were 7 or something.
8.5.
8.5 because of the school you
I
went
can
to.
read now, though.
Yeah, I know. As you know by reading the packet of this because you enjoyed the font.
Prove it.
Yeah, prove it. Read a chapter of that out. To end on, a dramatic reading from Small Animals by Eli Silverman. Here we go to end.
The long-eared were-rabbit comes in the night, and it attaches itself to your throat. Sup, sup, sup on your blood all through the night. Then it gets its weaseled mates down. And they come through.
It doesn't say that, does it?
Yeah, read it.
Just a stream of consciousness.
And here is Mr. Rodent. He's called Henry. Can you see his 5 eyes and his big...
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Well, there we go.
It's a good book, that. It's a bit unconventional, but good read.
If we're moving to a finish, I do have a present for you.
Oh.
Along the theme of it. Because I genuinely love a Lidl.
Yeah.
That's my favourite of it, Lidl and Aldi. Come on, Lidl, it's classier.
My favourite Bond film.
Is it? Oh.
Little Let Die.
It's very good.
Yeah.
I love a pound shop.
I don't care.
I love the acts. I love it all. And I thought, what can I get for you? Coming in, I think about £1.40 for your coach journey home.
It's a heart-shaped
Brilliant.
There you go. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
It's a heart-shaped
put this
ginger
on.
cookie with a ribbon so that you can wear it and just nibble on it on the coach.
Thank you
On
very
the way
much.
back. You've had one of those, haven't you? You've had one of those. It's one of those moments where, oh, he's using it for comic effect, but I've got 3 at home and I love them. I love those ginger cookies.
Let's touch hearts.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Can I take a picture of your mum? That's a bit weird, wasn't it?
Is this going to end up on a database?
Yeah. There you go. There you
Anyone
go.
else want to take family pictures? You know, all right, let's all
That's
get
all lovely.
all having a picture moment. Come on.
Tweet it all out. Tweet it out. Here we go.
Yeah, I'll go get in and ready.
Yeah. Yo.
Be on Facebook tonight.
You don't have to work the internet, Mum. You're lying to me.
Shut up.
And can we check your history?
Yeah. What's your bookmarks? Dominator. That's what it's going to be.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
Time to wrap up the show, Paul.
it is time to wrap up the show. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for our special guest tonight, Gaz from Funny Lookin Pod. I've been Paul, leaving the audience. Good night.
Good night.